Coming up on News Valdosta, a young woman racks up a host of charges after driving into a laundromat.
And city officials urge caution following a break to a local sewage line.
Brad Covert has our weather, while Bridget Muckle gives us a rundown on local sports.
Your News Valdosta starts now. Welcome to News Valdosta. I'm Olivia Steen.
And I'm Dorian Baber. A young Valdosta mother has been charged with multiple counts, including drug possession, after police say she crashed her car into a building. Yesterday morning around 11 o'clock, a 1995 Chevrolet Trailblazer crashed into the Azalea City Coin-Op Laundry off of East Hill Avenue. 24-year-old Nisha Berry was charged with driving under the influence and child endangerment, operating with the wrong license class, and failure to properly restrain a child. Berry also received a summons for possession of marijuana. Berry's 3-year-old child in the vehicle did not sustain any injuries. Reports say that although no one was hurt in the collision, the building did sustain damage.
City officials say they hope to finish repairs on a broken sewer line in the next few days. Valdosta's Utilities Department responded to a sewer main break at West Hill Avenue and Summerhill last Friday. The line collapsed near the intersections of Middleton and Hawkins Streets. Officials arrived at the scene immediately but could not begin until a licensed contractor arrived on scene the next morning. The main busted about 20 feet underground and 56 gallons of sewage entered local wetlands. However, bypass plumbing was put into effect. This will only be temporary fix until permanent repairs can take place within the next several days. Water lines are currently being treated, and though no further disruptions have been anticipated, local residents are advised to avoid storm water drains near the site.
Are you an aspiring educator? Do you want to work in the school system somewhere in Georgia or Florida? Well, our reporter Erica Bacon has more on what you can do to make that happen. Erica?
Thanks, guys. Valdosta State University will be holding a Spring Education Career Day for anyone who is interested in working in the school systems. The event is set to take off on Thursday, February 27th, here at the University Center on campus. It starts at 10 a.m. and will end at 2 p.m. School systems from all across Georgia and Florida are attending in order to interview prospective students. Interviews will be conducted after the meetings at 11:30 a.m. sharp and will last the duration of the program until 2 p.m. It is advised that if you are interested, that you dress professionally, bring a resume, and arrive promptly at 10 a.m. to get the maximum exposure for your experience. For more information, you may go to Valdosta State University's website. I'm Erica Bacon for News Valdosta.
The Georgia House of Representatives has passed the Safe Carry Prohibition Act. This act will alter the provisions, repeal prior laws, and related standards regarding lawful gun carrying practices. This act would make it lawful to possess firearms in bars, churches, airports, government buildings, and schools under certain conditions.
Only authorized Board of Education members will be permitted to carry on campuses. Licensed carriers will be permitted to carry their firearms into government buildings and airports. However, they will not be permitted into restricted areas. Failure to comply with the restrictions could result in a misdemeanor charge. The act is awaiting approval from the State Senate and Governor Nathan Deal.
The Lowndes County 911 Center held the unveiling of Valdosta Police Department's new AVL system to the media and the public. The Automatic Vehicle Locator, or AVL, has been in effect for several years, but the department has received a recent upgrade. This upgrade includes a closest car dispatch system, which will allow officers to utilize GPS to locate vehicles that are nearest to the scene for dispatch. This is a more efficient manner than previous methods, where officers were dispatched based on patrol zones.
Coming up, possible legislation spells new smoking restrictions for minors.
And flu season is among us. Find out what you can do to stay clear of it. Stay with us.
When you throw away money on wasted electricity, you're throwing away everything you could have bought with it. saving energy saves you money. Learn more at EnergySavers.gov.
All right, give me a spot. You know my motto, safety first.
They could be dangerous. I think we should call animal control.
Animal control?
To be safe.
Don't worry.
Just...
I got this. It's a new motto.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who don't need perfection. They need you.
Welcome back to News Valdosta.
New regulation might go into effect that will prohibit citizens 18 years and younger from purchasing electronic cigarettes. The FDA has yet to approve the products. Safety and health officials believe these electronic devices promote nicotine use to a young audience. Republican Representative Alan Powell of Hartwell introduced Bill 251. This bill would make the sale and purchase of certain nicotine-related products to underage minors illegal. Some of these products include alternative nicotine products such as nicotine gum, patches, and the increasingly popular e-cig. House members will vote on the bill Monday.
If you do smoke, you know that you're more likely to catch the flu this season, and you probably understand how bothersome this infectious disease can be. Valdosta is at high risk for influenza this time of year. Ariel Harrison has more on the story.
There have been 4 confirmed deaths in South Georgia this flu season, and 2 were citizens of Lowndes County. Although spring is approaching, it's not too late to catch the flu. Here's how you can prevent it. Everyone in Valdosta has been soaking up the sun, but it's important to know that flu season doesn't end until April and can sometimes linger into May. While flu season is one of the top health risks to Valdosta citizens, many people do not take advantage of the flu shot.
I have never had a flu shot in my life.
This season, influenza was widespread throughout Georgia with a high intensity level for flu activity.
It started out like a cold, basically stayed in my bed all week and just drank a bunch of water.
This is why sanitation is so important.
1, you should wash your hands regularly. That will prevent a whole bunch of viruses from going through your body. 2, you should eat a lot of antioxidants such as vitamin A.
And whatever you do, don't forget to exercise. If you would like a flu shot, CVS and Walgreens are still providing them. For News Valdosta, I'm Ariel Hairston.
The Valdosta Lowndes County Chamber of Commerce will hold its annual Operation Thank You this Thursday from noon until 5 p.m. Chamber ambassadors will hand-deliver informational packets to all of the 1,300-plus members throughout the community. If you'd like to volunteer, the kickoff for the event will start at 12 p.m. in the Valdosta Lowndes Chamber of Commerce.
How healthy are you? You can join the Health Initiative in South Georgia Pride this Friday for a free HIV test. The event will be held at Hildegard's on East Central Avenue from 1 to 6 p.m. If you'd like to attend, check the Health Initiative website.
South Lowndes residents are still recovering from the damage caused by the heavy weather during the Friday morning storm. The storm was caused by a cold front moving through the area that brought about the strong winds. Some are still waiting to find out just how much repairs are going to cost.
Up next on News Valdosta, Brad Covert has a look at our local weather.
And Bridget Muckle will give us the best in sports, so don't go away.
When some people struggle with their mortgage payments, they become frozen, petrified. Not knowing what to do, they do nothing. But the people who do something, the people who take action, are far more likely to get the most positive outcome. Making home affordable is a free government program. Call now to talk one-on-one with a housing expert about the options that are right for you. Real help, real answers, right now.
single ember that escapes from a wildfire can travel more than a mile. That single ember can ignite and destroy your home or even your community. You can't control where the ember will land, only what happens when it does. Get Fire Adapted now at fireadapted.org.
Welcome back to News Valdosta. Yesterday was absolutely beautiful, so let's take a look at our weather for today with Brad Covert. Brad?
Thanks, guys. Well, it seems Valdosta is opting out of winter this season. It's late February, and I'm going to the pool today. We're going to see a high of 82 degrees today, and it's going to get lower throughout the day to the low 60s. Even though it's not summer yet, it's going to be a nice sunny day for all you South Georgians. For tonight, expect it to get a bit chilly outside. Temperatures will drop to the mid-50s. For a true winter feeling. There will be little to no chance of rain. For tomorrow, expect a cold, wet day. We will see temperatures in the high 50s with a 70% chance of rain. Make sure you pack your jacket and your umbrella. For the UV index today, it'll be at a high 6, so make sure you're wearing the proper protection. It will be a sunny day, so enjoy it, but safely. And for all you allergy sufferers out there, today might be a rough one. With the allergy level at a high 8.6, we will be looking at 3 predominant pollens. Alder, juniper, and elm will be the main pollens for the day. Thanks for joining me for the weather today. Back to you guys at the news desk.
Thanks, Brad. When we come back, Bridget Muckle has a look at our local sports, so stay tuned.
suis la cadence, ondule bien tes hanches, au bal du dimanche. Danse, que la fête commence, dans ma belle robe blanche, je suis ton chou, ton
You didn't give up on sex. Don't give up on birth control either. There are more methods than you think. Find yours at bedsider.org.
Welcome back. Now let's turn to our local sports desk and see what Bridget Muckle has for us. How about it, Bridget?
Thanks, Olivia. The Valdosta Wildcats girls and boys soccer team will take on the Westover Patriots at home tonight. The girls play at 5:30 and the boys play at 7:30. The Lady Wildcats will try to hand the Lady Patriots their first loss of the season. With a 4-1 record, the Wildcats will attempt to bounce back from their 1-5 loss against the Pierce County Bears on Friday. The boys team is looking to carry the momentum from their win on Friday against the 2-1 Bears into tonight's game. With the win, they will improve their record to 3-2 with one tie this season. At the GHSA State Wrestling Tournament this weekend, Lowndes High School placed 7th with 50.5 points in the 5A division. Matthew Moody helped the Vikings place 7th by winning his first 3 matches. With a pin in the first round, a major decision, and a technical fall, he advanced to the championship game in the 160 division. Unfortunately, Moody came in second place, losing to Archer's Daniel Bullard 6-3. He finished this year with a 33-4 record. Davis Eisen placed 4th in the 145 weight division by winning 3 straight matches, but losing in overtime during the 3rd place match. Carl Jackson won 5th place in the 152 by winning 4 out of his 5 matches. The Valdosta High School Wildcats also participated in the state wrestling tournament, finishing with 28 points and tied for 20th. The main wrestlers were Reginald Dennis and Jarvis Gilliard.
Reginald completed the tournament with a 3-2 record, losing to Meadow Creek's Raymond Washington in overtime to place fourth. Jarvis Gilliard, after losing in the first round, bounced back with 3 consecutive wins to reach the consolation semifinal. He defeated Josh Fajera by technical fall at the 2:19 mark to take 5th place in the 170 division weight class. Lowndes High School soccer teams will also be in action at home tonight against the Colquitt County Packers. The girls will play at 6 and the boys at 8. The undefeated Lady Vikings have shut out 3 teams this season and hope to keep their flawless 4-0 record and winning streak alive. The boys team will have a tough match tonight against the unbeaten Packers and hope to start a win streak of their own and improve to 2-2 on the season. The Valwood Valiants basketball team lost against Sherwood High School Friday night in the 3AA championship. The final score was 41-33. Senior point guard Carrie Kenyon looks to carry the team to victory against the Griffin Christian Academy on Thursday at 5:30. The Valiants are currently the number 2 seed. The Valwood girls team is currently the number 4 seed and will play the number 1 seed Arlington Christian Academy on Wednesday at 7. Tonight, the Valdosta Wildcats baseball team will face the Cairo Syrup Makers at 5:30. Cairo is coming off a loss to Thomas County Central, while the Wildcats are coming off a 7-0 win against Madison County. The Wildcats hope to keep their perfect season alive away from home against the winless Syrup Makers. That's all for sports. I'm Bridget Muckle. Back to you guys at the news desk.
Thanks, Bridget. When we come back, we'll learn about praise from Valdosta's effort to grow trees.
So stay with us.
Valdosta State University, encouraging
in-depth inquiry,
hands-on experience,
service and involvement,
and a global view,
while offering
a beautiful residential campus,
over 100 fields of study,
graduate and online degrees,
and championship athletics,
all in a warm and friendly community.
Get connected and involved.
Do more, become more.
Valdosta State University.
My dad's one of the producers. He's here tonight.
Bring this sweet.
Welcome back to News Valdosta. Recently, the City of Valdosta was honored by the Georgia Forestry Commission as a Tree City USA community. Valdosta has received this honor for the 28th consecutive year, one of only 9 Georgia cities to do so. In order to be designated as a Tree City USA community, Valdosta met 4 standards established by the Arbor Day Foundation and the National Association of State Foresters. These include designating a tree commission, passing a tree care ordinance, establishing a comprehensive community forestry program, and proclaiming and hosting an Arbor Day celebration.
The Annette Howell Turner Center for the Arts will host an auction March 4th from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. The event will be conducted by the Magistrate Court on the Lowndes County Courthouse steps. The auction will include an assortment of office supplies as well as optical equipment. The items up for bid are large practice and professional equipment.
The next City Council work session will be held Tuesday night at 5:30. These work sessions allow council members to discuss agenda items and to hear special presentations. These sessions are held every Tuesday the week of City Council meetings. The mayor and council look forward to seeing you there.
Thanks for watching News Valdosta. I'm Dorian Baber.
And I'm Olivia Steen. Have a great day and we'll see you next time.